No, there was. I think probably the better performances were in a Crystal Palace shirt, but Foden certainly played his part, especially in the second half where Palace opened up a bit more and there were spaces in between the lines in the half spaces which he likes to operate in. He really showed his quality again with the goal and many other touches that he had in the second half.
At half-time, we were discussing how Palace were, with the high press against City, making sure they couldn't really operate the way that they used to. But for Foden's goal, it was the other way around. It was Núñez who assisted Haaland for the first. He's the one that wins the ball relatively high up against Palace and starts the move, which leads to Foden scoring.
Sure, you know, City maybe not quite as much this season, but you know, certainly they've based a lot of their game in the past under Pep Guardiola on, you know, the counter press. You know, how quickly can they win it back when they've conceded possession? And it's been a huge part of their game, and it still exists, and they are all switched on for sure as to if there is an opportunity to squeeze and push and win it back, they'll do it.
We're seeing here Cherki with the work.
Yeah, did well to stay on his feet, didn't he? And it just goes to show that players, if they want to stay on their feet when there's contact, they can do it. And he slides Foden in, and then Foden finishes, you know, exceptionally well. Yeah, it's a good burst. There's his good balance, and you know, so often you see Foden, don't you, with that left foot bend it into that bottom left-hand corner, and he just reverses it back across a little bit on this occasion into the other corner.
And just look at all the players. This is the fantastic strike. He knows what he's doing. Goalkeeper thinks he's going to go to the far post, whips it back to the near post. But as Cherki was driving with the ball, all the players got attracted to Cherki, knowing the threat that he possesses on his left foot. That leaves Foden free to have half a yard and to get his shot off, and he does it to devastating effect when he does get the ball in those positions.
Who's been the standout City player for you so far this season? It's very easy for us to say Haaland, I know, but Foden, the last 4 or 5 games, he's really come alive, it seems.
Yeah, well, I think his numbers now are 6 goals in his last 4 Premier League games.
And they were so reliant on Haaland's goals before this.
Yes, exactly. And of course, you can't take your eye off Haaland because of the number of goals he scored. But I really like Gvardiol now, the fact that he's playing as a central defender. I think that's his best position. And although City are quite often a little bit vulnerable at the back, you know, I think he's been a huge part of this revival from Manchester City, and I think you have to call it a revival because they now have won, what is it, they've won 9 of their last 12, I think it is, something like that.
Yep.
Or 9 of their last 11, I think it is.
They've been on a run.
They're on a huge roll. OK, the other 2 they got beaten in, but you know, when you're picking up 3 points and 3 points and 3 points, that's why they've closed the gap on Arsenal.
And I don't think Arsenal will be able to live with this sort of form. We normally see City at the turn of the year go on 9, 10, 11, 12 game winning streaks and being able to catch Liverpool, who are also on great form. So the fact they've done it this early, I don't think anyone can stop them going into the new year, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, really. When City are on this form, when Pep's calm, confident, he's not spiky in press conferences, he knows he's got something special in that dressing room. He knows he's made the perfect additions to this Manchester City side to build another successful side for many years to come.
Who have you got pegged down as your favourites to win the title then? We're almost at the halfway stage.
Man City.
Still Man City.
I think you've just declared it, haven't you?
I needed it out there. I just needed you to say it.
I think Arsenal, to have a chance, they would have need to have gone into the new year with 7, 8, 9 point gap, because Arsenal, in the past when they've been in title races, it's that the business end where they've struggled, when the pressure really is on, where they have 1 or 2 injuries at the end of the season, they've really struggled. And the fact that they're going to go into the new year with barely any lead at all, I don't think they can live with City, to be honest.